Fix program. I'm really excited that you guys are doing this because I have to say the 21 Day Fix has been such a huge game changer for me as far as the nutrition component is concerned, because portion control is something that I struggle with, and I still struggle with it if I'm kind of left to my own devices to eat. So the nice thing about this eating plan is that it's just something to continuously implement into your daily life even after you're done with the challenge. I find myself always going back to the containers and never really having to question as I'm spooning something out, like, well, is this the right portion or not? So I have to say this has been my favorite program, my most favorite that's been launched by Beachbody. Like, all of their programs are wonderful, but for one that makes eating healthy, basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically mindless. I mean, hey, that gives me 2 thumbs up. It's 2 thumbs up in my book. So, I'm not sure if you guys have all received your challenge packs yet. So whether you do or not, either way, this will be good info just to kind of help you guys along as you open up your package and find all of the goodies that are inside. You'll see when you open up your challenge pack, you're going to have, you'll have your Shakeology, you're going to have your Shakeology shaker cup, the different colored containers, your DVDs, some other goodies telling you about how you can enroll in the Beachbody Challenge, because you can actually win money for submitting your before and after photos. I think $500 is at stake, and down the line, there's a potential to win lots of money. So I encourage you guys to sign up and enroll in the challenge. You will also find this booklet here, which is the 21 Day Fix eating plan. And this is great. Autumn has it thoughtfully put together and shows you exactly how to calculate your target calories, and then finding out the calorie range that you'll need to eat each day, which dictates how many containers you'll have, and all the different foods that are acceptable. So just to kind of help walk you guys through, if you open up your booklet to page 4, she has something that's called Getting Started in 5 Simple Steps. And what she does, she'll tell you how to calculate your calorie target. There's 3 different equations to follow, and that last number that you'll have is what you're shooting for on the calorie target. I actually fall below the lowest range of calories needed, and I'm like at 1168 or something like that. So if you fall below or happen to be above that calorie range, just default to the nearest set of calories, or that calorie target. And then after you do find your calorie target, she directs you to go to pages 18 and 19, right here. And here we've got the different columns that will apply to whatever your calorie target is, and it tells you exactly how many of the different containers and teaspoons you'll need to eat throughout the day. So the best way that I could kind of direct you guys to get started, because it can be overwhelming, and you really don't need to shop for a whole lot of things. So one of the first things that I would have you guys do, look at the different colored containers, see what foods are listed under there, and see if you happen to have anything on hand in your pantry, because that way you can kind of build your meals around that. And then also, one thing that I did, I made a list of all the foods that I absolutely loved out of each color group, and that way, I didn't have to feel like I had to cook all these exotic foods all the time. Like, basically just keep it as simple as possible. Make it easy, because this is something that, with portion control, you want to make it easy to eat healthy, and this program definitely does that for you. Let's see. There are a couple different ways to track your containers throughout the day. It all matters. It's a matter of preference. You can print out sheets. If you log into the teambeachbody.com website, you're going to see on the left-hand side of the login page, there is a button to press for worksheets. And if you click that, you're going to find that you can get these printable sheets, so that way you can actually check off your containers as you go throughout the day. My cousin used a transparency, and so she only had to print out one of these. She put it over it and used a dry erase marker. Or if you're someone like me who loves to physically write everything down, pardon my reach here, I bought myself a little personal spiral bound book. And so as I would, kind of plan out my meals for the week, I usually do that, kind of like on a Friday or a Saturday, whatever's convenient for you guys. So I would meal plan and just kind of write out in here, for Monday, and then actually mapping out what I was going to eat each day. So I didn't even have to think about creating meals. It was all laid out there for me. And so then I would check it out throughout the day as I go. For breakfast, I would typically have either my Shakeology, or I'd have that as a post-workout snack. Just matters on where you want to fit it in throughout the day. I was a big fan of salads. I did a lot of salads, veggies, throw protein in there. I've made some of the dressings that are in the back. And then, snack, it's all a matter of what you like. I've been a big fan of almonds, even peanuts to put in your orange container. There's just, the possibilities are endless. So get fun, have fun, get creative with your meals. I'm also going to be posting in our challenge group just some of my favorites that I've made and the different container combinations that those equal out. So in case you need some ideas or to get inspired with planning your meals, that will be a good go-to for you guys. Another thing, we're going to be striving to hit a gallon of water each day, and the water is so important for flushing out the toxins in your body. It'll keep your body and your metabolism working at its highest performance, and not to mention it really does aid in the weight loss. So we'll just keep ourselves hydrated. We're going to be eating well. We're going to be working out well. This is going to be really exciting. Again, I can't say enough about it, and it's something that I've continued to do over and over and over again, and I've even started, kind of hybriding other workouts. So I hope you guys like this program as much as I do, and always feel free to, Facebook message me if you guys have any questions on getting yourself started, or even post your questions in the group. And, we're all here to support each other. So let's have an awesome 21 days together. See you guys soon. Silly me, guys. I realized as I was watching the video, and I'm like, I didn't even talk about the most fun part about this whole 21-day fix, is that we can have treats. Treats are built into this. So another thing, you're able to sub out one of your yellow containers up to 3 times a week with a treat, an approved treat that's in the back. There's chocolate. I know wine is included. Sometimes I sub out my yellow. I love unsweetened almond milk. I've bought unsweetened vanilla and unsweetened chocolate to make in my shakes. So that's exciting when I can sub in that. And there's even in the list in the back, in case you guys go out to a restaurant and you kind of feel like, well, how can I fit this into the challenge? There's a whole list of approved restaurant foods and what containers it'll fit. I mean, you could have lasagna, you could have tacos, you could have sushi, you could have pizza, Chinese food, you name it, it's back there. So that's the fun part about this, because I'm a big treats girl. I love wine. I mean, who doesn't? Chocolate, and cookies. There's recipes for cookies. I've made some of them in the back, I think the double chocolate chunk and the banana nut oatmeal, or banana oatmeal, something like that. But yeah, I cannot forget to tell you guys about the fun substitutions. So check that out too. It's listed towards the back of the book. All right, guys, take care, and I will be talking to you soon.